Hi there, folks. This is Sean Brodrick from the PDAC, and I'm speaking to Bernie Sostak. He's the CEO of Transatlantic Mining Corp, which is a very interesting explorer, a developer working in Montana, and it's a really interesting company. Now, poor Bernie, he has suffered the same thing that's happened to me before, and probably happens to every traveler, which is the airline loses your luggage. Don't judge him by the fact that he's only wearing a T-shirt. He has much better clothes. But despite that mishap, he has agreed to speak to you guys because this is a very interesting project. Could you please tell my viewers about what you guys have going on there?
Yeah, thanks. Good morning, Sean. Yeah, we got a couple of highly developed sort of projects from history, I'd say from the 1860s to the 1920s, that we're re-looking with our own eyes and our own geological perspective. And they're basically in Montana and Idaho on the border. One is a high-grade copper project in the order of sort of 5 to 15% copper equivalent, which we're farming into 80%, and we're just about at that point. And the other project that we've been sort of leasing with a view to purchasing for the last 12 to 14 months is the US Grant project, which is in Virginia City, Montana. It's basically got a mill. It's got an underground mine, it's private, it's got pieces of exploration opportunity that we've sort of stated in our NI 43-101 as a line in the sand with limited information and accumulation of data that we've been reviewing over the last 12 months to come up with a 50,000 ounce resource at an all-in sustaining cost of $905 on a short life on the one vein. We see way more opportunity than that. Obviously, we wouldn't even go into something that we would consider, a 3-year proposition. And as all underground mines are in the world, you never get usually more than 2 years reserves. But it's the third year of that all-in sustaining cost that you will see that there will be a sort of a reduction in cost from the point of view all the capital injection will be up front, and then we'll get to a point in the order of 30 to 50,000 at 700 all-in sustaining costs looking forward.
Right. One thing we should mention is that it's really high grade. Could you please speak about that? Yeah,
so the grade is quite high, and if you looked at historical production records, it was 1/4 ounce gold and 20 ounce silver. So in the order of a gold equivalent, if that makes it easier for it's in the 8 to 10 sort of grams. That being said, there are exploration opportunity not only of the one US Grant vein, there are multiple veins in the district and at the site. We probably have at least 8 line kilometres of vein on our ground. There's never had much drilling on it, limited shallow drilling on it, and limited mining on it. So it's a big field for an opportunity as a district play going forward.
Great. Nice, rich, high grades. Have a plan. Should work out. And you guys think that you might be on like the very tip of like something that could be much larger, right?
That's right. And like I said, in our NI 43-101, we've just highlighted out and scoped out, that if these veins continue and they become successful with future exploration, we see 500,000 ounces. Now that's a nice ballpark number for something that was started from 50,000 ounces on limited information, and you're talking in the order of 30 to 50,000 ounces per annum. That gives you a lot of view that you're going to have a 5 to 10 year life. We see more than that from the district play, but that's really just considering our own piece of land if we go to purchase this in May.
Okay, so what kind of things can my viewers see from your company, say, over the course of the next year or so?
So over the next year, we intend to have a capital injection to turn this into a traditional diesel mine. If you looked at the NI 43-101 and read through that, what you will see is an opportunity that if the old Fleeta vein, for instance, a parallel vein only 180 metres away, successfully explored, we will have the opportunity to reduce our operating costs further from the point of view that we've got our shared capital utilised against the US Grant vein in its own right. That's exciting. There's obviously exciting from the point of view that the copper price has gone up from $2 to $2.60 over a pound over the last 2 months.
And looks to go higher too.
And it looks to go higher, and if Donald Trump has his way, and we could be building lots more things, who knows? But we can't control that. We can only control the mining, and what we like in our company is high grade, high margin, you can survive through the bad times. So once you're in there and committed, then if you looked at history of, some of our board members, it's a very strong operational team. It's been in world-class large operations. It started up small operations, so we've got the whole expertise all the way through from exploration to operation development and, I guess, corporate expertise to deliver on those.
Great. This looks very interesting. Have to take a closer look at it. What is the symbol of the company?
So the symbol is TCO, and it's on the TSX-V.
TCO, TSX-V. Check it out, Transatlantic Mining Corp, and I'll be taking a closer look at it too. Thanks very much for speaking to my viewers. You folks stay tuned. More from the PDAC is coming your way.
Thank you very much.